What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Hammer Dance YouTube channel. I wanted to take some time today to talk to you guys about a couple reasons why you may not be growing on Twitch or YouTube at this time. Like, there's a couple of things you could be doing wrong, and I just want to talk to you guys about that because I had some things going through my head last night when I was laying down, and I was like trying to think of things that I can tell you guys to help you out because I get a lot of comments on my videos asking me almost like the same questions over and over, but in you know, they're just worded in different ways. So I wanted to just take some time today to like talk to you guys a little bit about maybe some things that you're doing wrong, some things that you can change, and we'll see if we can get you growing. Real quick though, guys, if you enjoy these videos that I'm putting out for you, please be sure to like it because you know what? That lets me know that you guys are enjoying it, and that keeps me going, and that helps me keep pushing to make that same type of content that you guys like. And if you do like it, be sure to subscribe to the channel and maybe turn on those post notifications so you don't miss the next time I post a video. And of course, if you guys have any questions for me whatsoever, you can drop them down in the comments below this video, or you can head on over to my Twitch. I will drop a link to that in the description right here. I am always on there streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will be happy to answer any of your questions that you guys have for me on my stream. But without further ado, guys, let's chat. So number one on the list, let's talk about consistency. All right, guys, so I think here for me, what I see a lot with everyone, the number one problem why people don't grow either on Twitch or YouTube or Twitter or wherever they're trying to grow is it's because they struggle to stay consistent. They go all gung-ho with this like uploading schedule, and like they have these crazy plans and these big dreams, and like I'm gonna do 2-3 videos a week and this and that, and then after a month or like 2 to 3 weeks even, they fall off. They do less and less and less and less and less and less, and then they just stop doing it altogether. And then one day they get a creative spurt and they're like, you know what, today I'm doing a video, and they do that one video that day, and then they're upset when no one follows and no one knows what their stuff is all about because they weren't staying consistent. So I think the number one thing you guys need to look at is your consistency. Consistency is key, and anyone who is making videos talking to you guys about this stuff, I know they're telling you the same thing. Being consistent with your content is key. It's not about quantity, it's more about being consistent and producing quality content. All right, number two here on my list would be stretching yourself too thin. Kind of going off of what I said in number one, consistency, don't make yourself an upload schedule that you can't stick with and can't stay consistent with. Do not stretch yourself too thin. Don't go into this on your first week saying, all right, Monday I'm doing a video for YouTube, Tuesday I'm doing videos for Twitter, Thursday I'm doing Instagram videos, I'm streaming every night also on top. Like, that's just too much. You're never going to keep up with it, and you're going to burn yourself out, and your content is just not going to be as good, and your viewers will see that, and they get impacted by that, and you don't want to do that. So I don't know if you've ever heard the expression less is more, but in the beginning of this, less is more. In my opinion, you should set yourself a schedule that you can stay consistent with and not spread yourself too thin across a bunch of platforms. If you're going to put out YouTube videos, start with one YouTube video per week, maybe stream a couple nights a week, get your schedule for that, and then maybe start throwing in some Twitter videos that are a minute long that you can push out one of those per week, and then Instagram clips, 30-second long clips there that you can push out one of those per week. So now you're not stretched way too thin, but you're also graduating on to producing all that content. You're not just jumping headfirst into it and burning yourself out right off the bat. All right, number three on the list here is maybe you're producing the wrong type of content. You know, maybe you jumped into this and you're trying to do like game reviews or like game news or upcoming video game stuff, and maybe it just doesn't suit you. Maybe you're just not, it doesn't show the truest form of yourself that people are going to want to watch. You know, maybe you're more about gaming comedy and funny gaming videos and things like that. Like, you have to look at all aspects of things that you like and things that you want to talk about or things that you want to film videos about, and figure out what you are good at and what people are going to watch you talk about or do or analyze or say. Like, it has to be entertaining in some way, and you need to be providing some form of knowledge. If you're not, you know, giving some form of knowledge, comedy. Maybe you're supposed to be the funny guy. So definitely take a look at what type of content you're producing, because you could just be producing the wrong type of content. All right, guys, so number four kind of plays off what we said in number three about the wrong content. This one could be wrong platform. Maybe you're producing the right type of content, but for the wrong platform. Now, basically what I mean by that is, so you have YouTube here, and YouTube is more of a long form video platform. So you're going to put 5 to 15-minute long videos up on YouTube. Twitter is more of the 1 minute long gaming clips and things like that, or 1 minute long videos on Twitter. Instagram is like the 30-second to 1 minute clips as well. And TikTok, same deal. You guys know what I'm talking about. So maybe you're producing the right type of content, but you're just not producing it on the right platform. So try and figure out different forms of your content. If you have some long form ways you can do your content, 5 to 15-minute videos, make sure you're doing that stuff on YouTube. If you have some smaller like clip style content, I don't think it's really beneficial to be uploading like 1 minute gaming clips on YouTube. It's not going to do as well as if, let's say, you uploaded it to Instagram or Twitter, use some hashtags, drive some views to it. You will get some traction there. So take a look at your content and take a look at where you're placing your content. It has to be placed on the proper platform. All right, guys, and number 5 here on the list. Some of you may not want to hear this, but maybe you're just producing poor quality content. And I'm not saying this to deter you away from doing it or discourage you in any way. But you do need to look at your content and place it up against others in the field and take a look at what they're doing and what you're doing and see, which one looks better. Would you want to watch your content? If it wasn't you and you just found that video or that clip on the internet, would that suck you in, and would you be drawn to watching it? Like, that's what you need to ask yourself. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. You need to learn how to hold yourself to higher standards and produce that kind of content that your viewers are going to want to consume. Content that you yourself would want to consume. So take a look at the quality of your content, compare it to some other people in that field where you're making content, and go off of that. Get to that standard, get to that bar that you see where all these people you watch, their videos are right here. You want to be right there too, and if not, a little bit higher than they are. That's where you have to aim. So aim a little bit higher quality than the people you love to watch, and I guarantee the quality of your content is gonna soar. All right, guys, so that's it. That's just some stuff that I had on the top of my head. I was like laying in my bed last night thinking about all this stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put it into a video and talk to everyone about it. So I hope that helped some of you if you're struggling, growing and stuff. It is hard in the beginning. It takes a long time to find your niche and find like what you're good at, and like you may be like a super funny dude or girl and you have no idea yet, and you start making videos and it's like not working, and then you make one video where like you showed some bit of comedy and people loved it, and you're like, holy crap, like now that's my thing. Like, I'm this person who does this and they want to see this from me every time. And then you found your niche. Like, it just takes a lot of trial and error. Like, you guys should just go and just make your content, make 50 to 100 videos and just keep pumping them out. Don't like do some crappy quality. Like I said, hold yourself to higher standards, but just keep doing it. Keep trying different things, experiment with different types of content, and I guarantee that eventually you're going to find what you're good at and what people like watching from you. All right, guys, but that's all from me, so I hope this helped you guys a little bit. If you like this video, drop it a like. That lets me know that you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to the channel. And turn on those post notifications so you don't miss the next time I post a video. And if you guys have questions for me, you can either drop them in the comments below or come hang out on my stream. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll drop a link to my Twitch down in the description of this video. But anyways, guys, that's all from me. So I want you all to keep your hammers up in the air, and I'll see you next time.